What's up guys, my name is Lex Veldhuis and welcome to another episode of Lex Reflects. Today we're gonna jump into the biggest pot I've ever played, not only on TV, but in my entire life. And it's none other than against the man, the myth, the legend, Doyle Brunson. We're gonna jump straight in. It's the big game 2010.
Say one thing, kickboxing is one of the few things that would be one of my least favorite things.
Yes, kickboxing.
The training
I had a big bet.
Becoming good at it is so intense and it's so good for you.
It's good for you?
True.
Yeah.
Get kicked in the head?
Lex just started training for a prop bet kickboxing match versus fellow poker pro Elke.
It's good for you, getting kicked in the head, right?
Driving around the country playing home games with shotguns in the back of the car doesn't really increase your life expectancy either, so.
Got you, Doyle.
Yeah, but he made it.
All right, so we're down to the small blinds. That was referring to my 130,000 euro prop bet I did against Elke, which you can also find on my channel.
Pocket pair for Lex.
Doyle raises the small blinds.
He calls.
No real reason to raise fives. Doyle knows I'm super aggressive, so is actually a chance I get blown off my hand if I raise there.
But Lex hits the case 5, giving him a set.
This looks like a pretty good board for me.
Doyle, however, has the nut flush draw. Fires 2,500.
All right, so Doyle bets 2,500. It's really important for me to realize here what is my image, right? It's very bad if you have a mega aggressive image. I mean, Doyle's been playing with me there. He played high-stakes poker with me. So at this point, he's aware of me, and he knows that I'm super aggressive. I have an insanely aggressive image, and this is the time to get paid. If you have a good hand as a super aggressive player, don't all of a sudden turn into a slow play, right? Because that also exposes you very hard when you're actually playing aggressive, because then people will never fold against you. So it's very important for me to bump it up.
He'll want to charge Doyle if he's got a diamond draw, which we know he does.
Let's see. I forgot how much I make it. Okay, it's all right. I think we're super deep. Could have made it a little bit bigger, but I do have position, of course. And when you're in position, you can make raises a little bit smaller, just because future streets are a little bit less hard to play.
Lex's image is likely to get Doyle to commit some more chips. That's one of the benefits of playing so nuts. You get paid when you have them.
Oh, baby. All right, so Doyle makes it 33,000, and you can really tell here that Doyle... I mean, this is classic Doyle, right? I mean, this is super system 2. Bet your draws, semi-bluff with your draws, that sort of stuff. I think that Doyle really wants to push me out there. I think with his hand, it's kind of nice also to call because he dominates so much of my weaker draws. But then again, he might not think that I'm folding those anyway, and he's probably correct. So he makes it 33,000. I kind of like the raise. We still have a bunch behind. I do think it gets him in a little bit awkward spots, especially if I call here. But I think generally with the nut flush draw, you can't really go wrong, to be honest with you. So. And now I have a decision to make, right? Like, what do I do? What I'm really banking on here is that the old aggressive Doyle stands up. I'm not saying Doyle's never aggressive anymore, but that the aggressive Doyle stands up and wants to also make a move on me. What if Doyle has a hand like 6-7 or Jack-9 or even fucking King-Jack with a diamond? Like, who knows? If he has any of those hands, he might go for some aggression because he knows I'm super aggressive. So at this stage, I don't want to play my hand too honest. I'm in position. And something that's really important to realize that a lot of people don't realize is calling or all in don't have any effect on the flush draws. If I go all in, he's going to call anyway. Think about that, right? If I go all in, Doyle's going to call with the flush draws anyway. So even if I flat call and the turn is a diamond, you can't think afterwards, oh, but what if I gone all in? I hear this so often in my chat. Shouldn't you have gone all in to push him off the draw? If somebody puts in 33,000 with ace-10 of diamonds, they are not folding to an all in. So I can disregard the flush draws and what's going to happen with those. And then I have to think about all the other hands, right? So let's roll the tape. Boom.
Next card is an 8, giving Lex a full house.
That's nice. It decreases the chance of him having pocket 8s, of course. I lose the queen 8, which is definitely in Doyle's range. But at this point, it doesn't matter, right? Like, if he rolls over queen 8 on a showdown, we have him drawing dead. 70,000 in the pot.
Looks like Doyle's about to commit some more money to this pot, drawing completely dead.
Oh, baby.
Fires 75 grand.
Yes, 75,000. Oh,
I'm all in.
That feeling.
Lex is all in.
Actually, pretty quick all in by me, but it's funny because at that time, there was a hand where Phil Hellmuth thought for a while when it was only 10k more and he was Hollywooding and people had a lot of criticism on it. And this is such a big mistake because it almost cost me 40k because it's so obvious that I'm strong here. But I had that hand in the back of my head. Of course, it's the hand where Phil Hellmuth rolled it 4 times versus Ernest Wiggins, I believe, the loose cannon. And now Doyle actually might think that he's dead. So pretty big mistake by me, but of course I can have a naked 8, so he's going to have to put in the last money. I mean, 40k for a 260k pot is
37.
child's play at this point. There she goes.
Brunson calls.
Thank you for donation, sir.
Sees the terrible news.
Easy money. $294,000 pot, 0%, just the way you like to see it.
They'll run the meaningless river card. Wouldn't even have made Doyle his flush.
3 of hearts. Suck it.
Just like that.
Woo! Just like that. That's exactly what encompasses my big game experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this hand. Of course, it was a short one, but I feel it was very important. It's the biggest pot that I've ever played in my life, that I've played in my career. So it's a very important one for me. I have played a lot of pots against Doyle Brunson. In the next few weeks, I am going to upload another video of me and Doyle Brunson, and we're going to talk about my high-stakes poker hands, my WSOP hands, and I have a really cool surprise that I'm going to take with this segment as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions about that time or anything that you want to know from behind the scenes, make sure you comment on the video. All right, peace out. See you guys next time.
It's on the internet.
Yeah, Doyle 3-bet 1 time. Everybody else 3-bet 12 times.
It's your straddle, Doyle.
Doyle had 9 pairs. Everybody else had
Doyle,
3.
it's your straddle, Doyle.
Okay, Daniel.
Just I don't want you. Oops, I forgot. Oh no, what are you gonna do?